Emotional interest is what keeps interaction meaningful and engaging over time between two people. When someone is emotionally invested, they naturally show attention, curiosity, and consistent presence in the interaction. They listen carefully, respond with intention, and show genuine involvement in what is happening. At the beginning, this feels effortless and natural without any need to force connection or create artificial energy. There is a sense of balance that makes everything feel easier and more engaging. But over time, a subtle shift can begin to appear without being immediately obvious. The first change happens in emotional response during conversations. Reactions become more neutral, less expressive, and less connected to what is being said. There is less enthusiasm, and less emotional variation in how she responds to you. Another shift appears in how conversations feel overall between both of you. They become more surface level and less meaningful compared to how they felt before. There is less depth and less intention behind what is being said. You may notice that sharing something personal no longer creates a deeper interaction. The conversation stops progressing and begins to feel repetitive over time. Another change appears in effort and presence during interaction. She may still respond, but the emotional involvement is clearly lower than before. There is less initiative, and less desire to keep the interaction moving forward naturally. This creates a form of emotional distance that is not obvious at first. But it becomes noticeable in how the interaction feels over time. Emotional interest is what keeps connection alive and interaction meaningful between two people. When that starts to fade, everything becomes more passive and less engaging. Another important shift is predictability in how things happen between you. Everything starts to feel the same and nothing feels new anymore. There is no sense of discovery or emotional movement in the interaction. Many people try to fix this by putting in more effort or trying harder to reconnect. But emotional interest cannot be forced through effort or constant attention alone. It exists when there is balance, space, and emotional variation in the interaction. When everything becomes predictable and one-sided, emotional interest begins to fade. And when emotional interest fades, attention and attraction follow the same direction. Recognizing that shift early helps you understand what is really happening instead of reacting incorrectly.